Greetings from Walt Disney World. Welcome to the Enjoy the Journey Luxury Travel Show from Old Key West Resort. A special welcome to our live streaming viewers, podcast listeners around the world. I'm your host, David Hartman, owner of Fantastic Endeavors Travel Agency. I'm the travel agent that always asks my clients two questions. What is your bucket list trip? And where do you wish you were right now? Wish you're here with me here at Old Key West Resort in Walt Disney World. Been a beautiful birthday winter weekend. It's the best place to celebrate birthdays, by the way. Going to get right into the show. So as always, please like this and share what we do here at all of our social media. Let me pull up a slide to show you all the things that we do. And let's see. There we go. That makes it easier. So we have a number of channels that we broadcast the show on. We're starting to build out our YouTube channel, Fantastic Endeavors, and that's a very important part of growing the show. Please subscribe to that channel. You'll get notices whenever we go live, and obviously follow our social media and all the things that we do around it. We have a number of pages here that will show you. And let's see. There we go. So we have a number of different pages for different brands. Dave's Disney, obviously following Disney Show. And our Twitter and Instagram, and those for Dave's Hawaii if you're a Hawaii fan, and our Dave's Disney community, our closed group to share if you're a true, real Disney fan. And all of our shows are found on the Enjoy the Journey playlist. So let me tell you how the show's going to go today. Going back live with you guys. Hey, so Super Bowl Sunday, kickoff coming up soon. I know that. We got a great package for you guys. I'm first going to give you a quick overview of the resort. I gave the history last show. Check that out, January 31st on the YouTube channel. And just a brief history, show you some pictures I took from around the resort that are real neat that have to do with the resort. And this is a full resort review, similar to our Riviera Resort Review, Vero Beach Club Resort Review. It's going to be a full package of great videos of the best villas on campus and also the property here too. Some great stuff to show you. We had some great weather here to take some amazing videos. And then we're going to close out the show and tell you where we're going to go next week. So stick by us. And having some trivia today of one warm-up question about the resort and then a more detailed question. So hopefully you can do your homework, give away a $25 Disney gift card to those who are listening on the show today and can get the answer correct. First one, and my producer Bonnie's here watching, first one to get it gets the prize. And I'll email that to you or message it to you. So first off, we've had a wonderful time here at the resort. I do want to show you a quick map. All right. So Old Key West Resort was built in 1991. And I do want to make a note that this show is part of a number of shows showcasing the DVC resorts. Last week did the history of the Disney Vacation Club. And we also did show November 29th, Riviera Beach Resort, November 15th, Vero Beach Resort, and then Riviera Resort. And then Animal Kingdom Lodge, Kidani Village was July 13th and June 22nd. So check those out. I'll show you a slide real quick. Check those out on the Enjoy the Journey playlist of my Fantastic Endeavors YouTube channel. Okay, so Riviera Resort, it's about 150 acres. There's over 51 buildings in here, long-term stays, built in 1991 as the original Vacation Club Resort. On this map, we stayed in the upper left in a deluxe studio, kind of where the road curves around and it goes to a dead end. And that is Miller's Road. That is the Key Largo buildings, as they're called internally, and how appropriate. I live in Key Largo. And then now we are right across from the Hospitality House, right in the middle of the map on the upper top. That's where you want to be close to. And there's a category called Near Hospitality House. These were built for long-term stays, long-term vacations, for people who really want to stay longer and be a part of their membership program. But they are available through Disney Travel Company to regular customers who want to come on, stay at Disney property and do a vacation with the theme parks. The resort itself is not walking distance to a theme park, but it's very close. It's around the corner from Disney Springs with a boat launch right from the marina at the Hospitality House in the center of the resort, in the upper top there. And then a short bus ride to Studios, Hollywood Studios and Epcot, and then a little longer bus ride to Animal Kingdom and to Magic Kingdom. And it's right next to Typhoon Lagoon. So it's very close to things. It does get overlooked because it's kind of hidden back here. It's very woodsy back here. It's beautiful. Because it's so spread out, it doesn't have a, a lot to offer beyond the hospitality house. It turns some people off to it. I love it. We've had a great time here. I can't wait to come back. So enjoy this review as we go through, and we'll show you some pictures. So there's the map. Everything you see here is Old Key West, and there's a great golf course running through the center of it. May have a trivia question about that coming up. And there's over again 761 units of studios with a kitchenette, 1-bedroom villas, 2-bedroom villas, and 3-bedroom grand villas. We're going to show you a tour of each one of those here come up the show, so stay tuned for that. So let me roll through some pictures real quick as I go back live. So I'm going to cue in some pictures about the resort, and then as always, like them as you see them and share them. And then I'm going to go into our video tours, and those are fully narrated, and those are going to be a lot of fun, so stay tuned for that. I got the chat going. I'm going to check right now. I'm going to get through these pictures and I'll check on the chat. But please, as always, put a comment, put a question on the resort, and get ready for trivia for a Disney gift card, $25. So let me get another, let's see, here are some pictures we did. So great logo, gotta love it. The original Disney Vacation Club Resort. As I mentioned last week, watch that show. That is Disney's timeshare program that has to do with their properties here. 15 different properties here, and then one in South Carolina, Hilton Head, Vero Beach Resort on the coast of Florida, Aulani in Hawaii, and then one in California, and more being built. So it is unbelievable. And then some other things that we did during the resort. This is the basketball court with a great logo. And just some great theming. Here's some, if you're from Key West, like the Keys for me, this is very Keysy theming. Just some things that I took while I was at the resort. And then, of course, no trip to Old Key West is complete without a trip to Gurgling Suitcase. It is the cutest little bar right by the main pool at the hospitality house, which is the Conflax area, the fictional area here at the resort, which is the center of everything, where they have the pool, they have Gurgling Suitcase, they have Olivia's Cafe restaurant we had there this morning, which is amazing. They have the check-in, they have the lobby here we're doing the show from right now. They also have a general store for knickknack items for your villa or just some general Disney merchandise. So all that's right here, including Gurgling Suitcase. I may have a question about the origin of that name in the future. I don't know, we'll see. So those trivia mavens, you can get started on that. Appreciate all being here today as we roll through these pictures. We're coming up to the videos real soon. And then my favorite picture, because we had an amazing breakfast this morning, is just my monster Bloody Mary and banana bread French toast, bacon, and Olivia's famous grits. What a breakfast. This is an amazing restaurant. It's a hidden gem. Real Disney fans out there know this place. It's not easy to get to, but you can just take an Uber here from any resort and just say, hey, you have to have a reservation to get in. Just do it on the My Disney app, or take the boat from Disney Springs when that's running. So just keep that in mind. But we had a great time this morning, did a full restaurant review, took some pictures, and I highly recommend it. Open breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The hours are posted. They do vary in the COVID era. They space out people real well. They opened at 7:30. We got right in, got a booth, got served. It's a table service restaurant. They do take tables in Wonderland discounts, and it's amazing. And they have obviously an alcoholic menu and my amazing Bloody Mary this morning. So give me a like in the feed for that. That is just great. All right, so when I get the chat going now, it'll be easier to run through and see you guys. Sherry Byers, Langston's on. All right, good to see you guys. Gonna get my thing going. So next up, I'm gonna get into the video tours. I want to get a pretty efficient show going. And one note I just forgot to say in the beginning, my show is brought to you by Fantastic Endeavors Travel Agency, of which I'm an owner. I started this show to showcase locations and destinations worldwide. I'm doing what I can during COVID, focus on the Keys, focus on Waihona at Disney. There will be more shows from exotic places as we go. And ever need to reach me, 305-453-9208, Dave at bucketwishtrip.com or Dave at davesdisney.com, because I am Dave Disney. So we do really appreciate that, because we do this to promote my travel agency. And then we have Sue Mooney and Skip Shear are also agents. So if you know them on Facebook, you're welcome to contact them, because they're part of my agency and they're watching the show right now. And Skip's been on the show and he may be on next week. We're also brought to you by Atlas Ocean Voyages, who's a Lux Expeditions cruise line launching in July of this year. I'm going on the Antarctic total solar eclipse cruise in November 28th, December 10th. Check out bucketwishtrip.com for details on that cruise. It's an absolute once in a lifetime bucket list trip you've ever thought of. a full solar eclipse as we sail through Antarctica and do 6 landings with scientists and photographers. It's going to be amazing. So I'll run a quick ad for Atlas real quick, and then we'll get back to the videos for Old Key West. Stay tuned, just 30 seconds here. Atlas Ocean Voyages offers smaller ships designed for luxe expeditions that extend the reach of adventure travel by sea, with their first ship launching in July 2021. Venture to small villages and remote locations, from the desert city of Petra to the frozen tundra of Antarctica. To experience Atlas Ocean Voyages, call David Hartman, 305-453-9208, Dave at bucketwishtrip.com. Hey, I'm back, live. By the way, what do you think of the hands? Are cool, huh? I'm going to take them off now there. All right. So as always, when you hop on the show, if you just joined, when it finishes, rewind and watch the whole thing. You want to watch the live because we have trivia coming up. And you have to be watching live because I got some mavens out there that may beat you to the punch. And as always, even when you watch the videos, they're narrated and pre-recorded, but put a comment because I'm watching here and I will be live. Between each video I'm going to show, I'm going to start with the deluxe studio. Then I'm going to show a 2-bedroom, which is a 1-bedroom with another room to save time. Then the 3-bedroom grand villa. Oh, actually, I got some resort tour first. I apologize. I'm going to show you the hospitality house. That's a bit tour. Stay tuned to that one because it's about 10 minutes long, but it really shows the full resort view. Then we got a surprise for you I didn't expect. We did a Surrey bike tour. This is going to be fun. The Steadicam footage came out great. Then we're going to do the resort tours, and I'll be popping in between to check in with you guys and answering questions. So please, I know it's Super Bowl Sunday, but if you're watching in, please be interactive. I love when you guys are asking questions. Ask a question about anything you've seen the tour, anything you talk about the show, or the picture I just showed. And if you just joined at the end, please watch this when it turns to recording if you're on YouTube or on Facebook. So the first tour we're going to do is the hospitality horse, the main hub on that map I showed you. Everything happens here. The boat marina's here, the main pool's here, gaming's here, a fire pit, Olivia's restaurant, general store, check-in. It's all right here. Check out this tour right now. Old Key West Hospitality House. David Hartman, owner of fantastic Endeavors Travel Agency. We are here at the hospitality house of Old Key West Resort, the main check-in area, the Port Cachers. You drive up and get dropped off by a bus, or drop your transportation to check-in, and come to the oldest vacation club resort on campus, the original. Hello, hello. Love the layout here. Obviously the theme is Key West. This village is called Conch Flats. And the decor is amazing. The resort is just refurbished. Actually, behind me is some scaffolding of units still being done. When you see the villa tours here coming up, it looks fantastic as far as the decor. Here is the main check-in building. Love that Key West type backdrop. Welcome home. Thank you. There's Cheryl. Thank you, Cheryl. Great tours. Loved it. Thank you. Cheryl hooked us up with the villa tours you're about to watch. And I'll go by those rocking chairs on the porch there that are fun to hang out. This is just a lounge area, just to hang out or wait for a room to get ready. Uh-oh, and there's the falcon. Then next there's a general store here for knickknacks and general needs. Olivia's fantastic restaurant. I'm going to sneak a peek in here real quick. Showing these pictures on the walls here. These are all just members who stayed here in the past. There's the general store. Hello, hello. How are you? Thank you. And there's the restaurant. Beautiful restaurant. Let's take a quick peek in real quick. Hey guys, how are you? Welcome home. Love this place. It's a very Key West style theme. Thanks, guys. They have customers eating, so I don't want to go in too far, but you get an idea. That's an underrated restaurant here because of where it is. This resort's not easy to get to from general when you're here staying. Hey, outdoors scene going on. So it's a beautiful winter day here in Old Key West Resort. Because of that, Olivia's isn't well known. Best place to get away is Uber. or taking a boat from Disney Springs. And here's the ferry boat launch, DVC Ferry. This is the Turtle Cross Marina. If you've ever been to Turtle Cross in Key West, love the bridge there with the arches, colonnades. No boat yet, but this boat goes direct to downtown Disney Springs. We'll be going there later Sunday night for Super Bowl after the show. Here's the cool. Oh, a little bit of wind. So again, this is the Hospitality House, the main hub of Old Key West Resort. And here's the outside of Olivia's. This whole resort is based on long-term stays. Originally a membership program, but all these membership villas are available for retail through Disney Travel Company, through travel agents like myself. Hey, love this place. Coolest little bar in Walt Disney World. How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
So no seats, just kind of take out only?
That's fine.
Very cool.
I just saw the thing was on.
Awesome. Show off your selection. What is your name? David. So this is just to go only, right? To go only?
Yeah.
Excellent. We'll be back later. Thank you. A little quick service, snack food. Gerwin Suitcase normally has a few chairs, but era COVID, takeout only. Community hall, gaming for kids. See the doors open, check it out. We also have a nice fitness center here too. All deluxe properties have fitness centers, which I enjoy in the mornings. It's all set up for kids. Hello, how are you?
How's it going?
What's your name?
What's up?
What's your name?
Bailey.
David, nice to meet you.
Hi.
That's my
Who
friend
am I
Bob.
saying hi to?
Everybody.
Oh, hi everybody. You
It's the
can
world.
if you'd like.
Oh, sure, it's the world. And of course, you got the Disney movie on. Tinkerbell, Peter Pan.
It's super crazy in here right now.
So you're ready for kids? Just waiting for kids.
I'm just waiting.
Oh, so
Who
you
wants
so
to come in?
so it is open. Okay.
Yeah, we've got all of our DVD rentals in here. We've got sports equipment rentals. We got Mickey Tie-Dye going on at 1:30 today.
Okay. So my people that are watching, when they're staying here, they can send their kids over.
As long as they have an adult with them.
Okay.
Yep.
So they have to have an escort. Good to know.
Mhm.
Thanks, Billy. Appreciate
Of
it.
course.
Great room. Love the pool table. We'll be back.
Have a good one.
Thank you. I love the team staff here for the kids programs are just like the most amazing people. When Disney first reopened at Disney Springs, they actually hired them for mask patrol because they're just so happy and go lucky. People actually listen to them. Now they're back doing their job. Here's the fitness center. I think no one's probably in here at this hour, so we'll check it out. Oh, need my key card, which I don't have on me. Oh, maybe I do. Oh, can't get in. We'll try again. There it goes. It's compact, but a lot in here. We're determined to show you guys all parts of the resort. That's it, one room, a lot of machines. That's all I need. Got some games out here. Foosball. We'll tackle foosball later. And to my right, main pool, and to my left are the bathrooms. Bumper pool and foosball. Come on, what a combination. Shuffleboard. They've got everything. Tennis courts. You can see the moniker back there. Disney Vacation Club in Old Key West. And then I'll show you the pool on the way back. That's the highlight, of course. Great pool. I mean, phenomenal pool. Tennis courts. They even got a beach. And a sandcastle. Got it. It's Old Key West. I'm peeking on this way to show you a little bit of the playground area for kids. And then my favorite, hammocks for chilling. How cool is that? Give you a better view in the shade here. I'm walking on sand. Sand's beautiful. They get this sand, believe it or not from the beach. All the sand on Walt Disney World property is from Bay Lake. When they bought the property, Bay Lake was there. They didn't make it. They actually made a different part of the resort called Seven Seas Lagoon. And they dredged Bay Lake because it's too shallow for boat navigation. They found just yards and yards of sand that are stored near one of the highways. So this is the Trumbo Canal, connects to Sassagoula River. Take the boat launch to Disney Springs. Sassagoula River goes all the way from French Quarter and Port Orleans Riverside resorts down to the body of water that is Disney Springs. And all these are different units, 761 total, and about 60 something different buildings of studios, 1 bedrooms, 2 bedroom and 3 bedroom grand villas. Stay tuned for the tours of those units. This trip we stayed in a studio and a 1 bedroom for diversity. Beach volleyball, and then in the distance is a fire pit, and then a better view of the waterway. So the evening fire activities for the families. Definitely a family-based resort, and this is just an amphitheater. I'm standing on the amphitheater for they do small shows here on occasion, activities. Family-based resort, but I stay here as an adult all the time and love it. I love the boat to Disney Springs. It's just easy. It's better than taking a bus. They also have buses to theme parks because it's a Disney on property resort. We are in the middle of Walt Disney World property adjacent to Disney Springs. And we're just behind on Bonnet Creek Expressway, just near Port Orleans resorts I mentioned before. And on Lake Buena Vista Drive, you go right by Old Key West. It's just hidden in the woods. Exit only. So I'll give you guys a better view of the pool. Beautiful pool system. I mean, gorgeous. And today in Florida, good day for it. The cold front is gone. But this is the Hospitality House here at Old Key West Resort in Walt Disney World property. 30 years old now. Built in 1991. The original Disney Vacation Club resort. And check out this pool. Lifeguards on duty. Militant lifeguards on duty. I love their lifeguarding program. Very strong supervision. You guys enjoy the pool. And a hot tub. Hot tub. Lots of sand, lots of beach. Just a cool place to hang out. And that is the world's biggest sand shovel. Very cool. We're going to end our tour back at the Hospitality House. But as you can tell, washer and dryers. Even more. Most units have them, except for studios. Back on the gaming area again, there's the bathrooms that are for the pool. The bar here on the right, Grogan Suitcase, and the quick service place we passed, that's for the pool area. Bikes for rent. You do a regular bike, or do the fantastic dually bike. There's even an arcade, electric eel arcade. And there's a lighthouse, because every old Key West resort needs a lighthouse. You can see how big the pool is. So we'll walk on the outside this time. There's a whole story behind that White House. Now it's a sauna. Busy day at the pool. Resort's pretty busy this weekend. People are wanting to get out, and here is the boat dock again. And then where we stayed is right across that way for the studio, and then 1 bedroom is behind the Hospitality House. Beautiful golf course moving through the property. golf course view. You'll see that as you watch the Villa tours. And later on, we're going to catch the boat to Disney Springs. We'll see you guys in a few more minutes when we do our Villa tours. We're live from Old Key West Resort. David Hartman, owner of Fantastic Endeavors Travel Agency. This has been the Hospitality House, the main hub of the resort. Hey, and that was a comprehensive tour of the Hospitality House, just the start of our wonderful package we put together for you guys to really get a feel of this wonderful resort, Old Key West Resort, the original Disney Vacation Club resort, right on Walt Disney World property, just off Lake Bonitza Drive and Bonnet Creek Expressway, tucked in kind of behind Disney Springs, and just south of Port Orleans Resort, really right across from Epcot. You can see the Epcot Highway just from right outside the entrance. And also right near the Saratoga Springs Treehouse Villas where I stayed in September. So Sherry Byers-Langston, thank you for the comments. Amy Herford, thanks for being on the show. Leslie Wiseman out there. We got my streaming software went through an upgrade, so I'm watching 2 different live feeds on my personal page, which is not supposed to happen. That's what happens with upgrades. And then I also stream this to different pages because different followers there that are not friends of mine. So we're watching everywhere to get your comments. I got people all over commenting. It's pretty funny today. So next up, to keep the show moving along, we're going to go do a Surrey bike tour and show you how big the resort is. So everything's at the Hospitality House. The rest of it is different units, different sizes, different buildings, mostly 2- and 3-story. And in those, again, studios, 1-bedroom units, 2 bedrooms, and grand villas mixed out for each building. There's not one building of studios and one building of grand villas. They're all mixed out throughout the resort. So this bike tour will give you an idea of the size of the resort and how beautiful it is. And an activity you could do, which you saw in the first video there. It's a lot of fun. You'll enjoy it. And yes, Sherry Byers-Langston, this place has a lot going on, a little bit of everything. And it's very quaint when you're back here. It is like you're at home. It is Welcome Home's our moniker. And these are designed for a long-term stay vacation. So enjoy our Surrey bike tour. And you'll see we go right by one of 4 pools in the resort. There's the main pool, the Millers Road pool down by where we stayed the first night in Deluxe Studio. And then there is the Turtle Creek pool, which we kind of went by on this tour. And then there is another pool down on South Point Peninsula area, way down almost to the trail that goes off property. So 4 different pools because the place is so big. So you don't have to walk too far to find a pool, which is pretty cool. So enjoy our Surrey bike tour and give you an idea of the size of the campus here at Old Key West Resort at Walt Disney World. Yeah, Sherry Byers. Love the pool too. David Hartman, owner of Fantastic Endeavors Travel Agency, here at Old Key West Resort doing a tour, riding around this beautiful place on hundreds of acres, 761 units. And this is the Trumbo Canal that takes you to Disney Springs. And we're here touring by Surrey Bike. You can rent these from the Hospitality House in the community hall that we were just in before. And do the tour, and then we're right behind a golf hole. Golfers just went by. Great day for golfing. And the cast members are going by in golf carts, and we're going to go for a ride. So stay with us as we head down back to Hospitality House to return our bike. Off we go. Enjoy the ride. You must stay on the sidewalks. Whee! That was our traffic bell. And on the right are parts of the other tour I just showed. There's the fire pit across the Trumbo Canal there. And there's the little amphitheater. Beyond that's the Hospitality House and main pool. You'll get a better view in a second. Watch the curve. Woo! Highly recommend. Numerous resorts here do Surrey bikes. The Boardwalk resorts do. Saratoga Springs does. Port Orleans Riverside. Here at Old Key West. I can send you a list on, put it in the chat later. But highly recommend it. It's fun. Seats are a little hard. And that's Hospitality House. There's the Sand Castle, main pool. And the resort's so big they have bus stops within the resort. So you don't have to walk to Hospitality House. You can take a bus and you can pick up a theme park buck or Disney Springs bus right here. I love how the sidewalk goes behind the bus stop. Here, all these buildings are different units, different villas. As I mentioned, long-term stays, all studios, 1, 2, 3 bedroom villas. There's the White House. Somebody used to live there, and now it's a sauna. And there's the hospitality house, there's Olivia's. And everything with the multicolors are units. I think there's over 65 buildings of different types of units, and there's a mix in every building. You could have a 3-bedroom up here, you could have one down where you came from, but I highly recommend the tour. And there's a boat dock for Disney Springs. Just had a beer at Gurgling Suitcase. Those guys stand there, Gurgling Suitcase. And here's one of the buses. They have internal stops that go up front, or you can hop on a bus right to a theme park. And thankfully, this bike has brakes. We're going to take a right and head right back to Hospitality House, back where we started our tour. Give you a different view. There are those rocking chairs I mentioned. And back to the boat dock. On to the Villa tours. Awesome, right? That was so much fun. We didn't plan on doing that, but as we were doing the Hospitality House coverage and we're walking around, I said, it's a perfect day for it. Let's go out, and I recommend it. There's a number of resorts that do Surrey bike tours, and there's a listing online. I'll put that in the chat afterwards. And I know Old Key West is one of them. Boardwalk Resorts, which is a beach club and yacht club. They have that boardwalk that you can ride around. This has probably the most expansive place to ride. I mean, all on a sidewalk. You're not supposed to be on the road. And there's also Port Orleans Riverside, which isn't open now, but that's the resort north of here that has French Quarter and Riverside. And that's real nice and wooded area. That one's real fun too. So the number of resorts you can take advantage of. These Surrey bike tours, and Saratoga Springs Resort, which is just adjacent to here. Actually, the boat here from here actually goes by Saratoga Springs Resort. That also has the Surrey bike tour. So check those out. All right, I'm gonna do a warm-up trivia question. Get you guys thinking hats on. So here we go. And this is not for a prize, this is the warm-up, and this was mentioned on the show already. So what is the name of this area? Not Hospitality House, where I'm sitting right now is in the lobby Hospitality House, but part of the Disney theming, which is elaborate because they're an entertainment company and they're big into the movie type theming. So this is a fictional Old Key West area, as you saw there, and I mentioned in the video, I mentioned myself. So what is the fictional name of this area? It has a name, 2-word name, right? So what is the fictional name of this area? Please put in the chat. We're watching on numerous different channels. Hey, John Doty, Kevin McAllister, thank you for being on board. Quick shout out to people on live here. And so next up, I'm going to Villa Tours. I'm going to recognize some people in the chat, give a few chance for people to trivia, but I'll be watching, and I'm going to go live until, hopefully we'll be done in about 15 minutes and let you guys go off to Super Bowl and back to your party or wherever you're enjoying the game. Hope you'll be home safe. And we're going to head down to Disney Springs and watch it. Hey, Sherry's Bars Langston, you nailed it. She is all over this. She got on early and she's just paying attention. She was on before I went live. Thanks, Sherry Bars Langston got it. Kong Flats popped up on both my streaming software and my phone. So that's fantastic. So yes, it doesn't exist. There is no Kong Flats in Key West, but Disney's all about borrowing a theme and being like a movie being fictional because they are an entertainment company. So stay tuned, Sherry, because there's a real trivia question coming up next. This will be a more difficult one. So we showed you Hospitality House, showed you the old Surrey bike tour, and gave you an idea of how big this campus is. There's a couple miles of roads, 150 acres. You could fit like Magic Kingdom inside this whole property here, because Disney has 27,000 acres and only a third of it has been built out. So with this real estate, they've developed it. And part of the Vacation Club program was using the real estate to leverage people staying here longer, their most loyal fans. And I don't know, Trey, stands for Bay Lake. You got it right the first time. So. Another warm-up question is, since you're so fast, while you're thinking, what is the name of the golf course that runs through this property? The clubhouse is not here. That's a Saratoga Springs resort, but it runs through 2 different resorts. And outside my hole, I have the 7th hole and a 6th hole on my studio tour you're going to see. And then I have the 8th hole outside my 1-bedroom tour, which I'm not going to show you because I have a better 2-bedroom tour, which is basically a 2-bedroom is a 1-bedroom. And I'll preview that in a second. So what is the name of the golf course that runs through Old Key West Resort? Keep that in mind, throw it in the chat. And on to our first of 3 tours of studio, 2-bedroom, and a grand villa, the Mac Daddy at the end. And this is a deluxe studio tour, the only deluxe studio on campus in a vacation club property that has a 2 beds. Other ones have a king bed and then a pull-out sofa that holds 2. This holds 4 people and has a wonderful golf course view. Check it out right now. This is where we stayed the first 2 nights here. David Hartman, owner of Fantastic Endeavors Travel Agency here at Old Key West Resort in Walt Disney World, the original Disney Vacation Club resort. Unit 210, this is our place. We're staying for the first time here. This is a deluxe studio. Very reminiscent of Vero Beach Resort, if you saw that tour. Check out my mid-November, November 15th show. A beautiful golf course view. Speaking of which, someone's golfing right now. Beautiful golf course. Go out here and check it out while they're there. This is, I believe, I think the 12th fairway. Hello. How's your game going? Nice little sitting area. Studio holds 4 people. As you see, 2 full beds. Only deluxe studio on campus for Disney Vacation Club that holds that has 2 beds. The other ones have a king bed and a pull-out sofa that holds 2. And sometimes a trundle bed. These are unique but very affordable, both for membership points for the program, Vacation Club, and also at Disney Travel Company Retail. One of the cheaper deluxe studios on campus. Recently refurbished. It's beautiful. Looks brand new, as Disney does most times, but also brand new decor. And that old Key West theming. And of course, a little kitchenette. In case you want a snack. Very nice fridge. A little sink. And a microwave. And a coffee maker. Gotta have coffee. And a toaster. That's an Old Key West Deluxe Studio. On to the next villa tour. Hey, nice studio, right? I actually love the 2 beds, 2 full beds, and then the king and the pull-out. But unfortunately, when Disney grew out this program here and built Boardwalk Resort as the next property here on campus, they decided to go with a king bed pull-out format, because that's, I think, what families started to demand. But as an adult traveling around and other people, I'd rather have the 2 beds. But very nice. Love the view that we had. It was awesome, very spacious. So all these tours you'll notice compared to other tours in that list I gave you, that these rooms are a bit bigger because this was the original property, lots of space, had plenty of space to work with here in a really untamed Walt Disney World property. And then Disney realized that they didn't have to build that big. They need a full washer and dryer room, things like that. So that was the studio tour. I'm going to do the 2-bedroom tour next, roll right into that. So this is a dedicated 2-bedroom. You can have a 2-bedroom where it's a 1-bedroom villa and a lockout door to a deluxe studio, which is nice because you get the kitchenette too. And then, or you can have where it's dedicated, where it's just a door to a room and with a full bathroom, but no kitchenette. So sometimes it's better, sometimes it's not, depending on the resort you stay at. Here, it's actually probably better to have the lock off. So it just depends. So check this out. This is a 2-bedroom tour, a dedicated 2-bedroom here at Old Key West Resort. Good morning from Old Key West Resort. David Hartman, owner of Fantastic Endeavors Travel Agency. We're here touring the different rooms at the resort. This is a dedicated 2-bedroom villa, unit 1513. Let's go check it out. This is in the original section of the resort, so this is the older section. In 1991 when it was opened, there was a northern section, you want to call it, top section. And these are known for like the biggest units in all of old Vacation Club properties here at Walt Disney World, as we're talking about on the show. This is a beautiful golf course view. Solid swing. See how we did. I can't see it from here. Oh, I see it. He's safe. He's dry. Very spacious kind of dining area, living room. Every resort you see at Walt Disney World built different time, different theme. And the rooms match that theming. And of course, we have the Disney Channel on. Theme park hours today. We're heading out soon. This is actually a sleeper chair and a pull-out sofa for two. So 3 people right there. And then here is the main guest bedroom, not the master. So you got 4 more in here. Make 7. And 2 more in the master is 9. So that sleeper chair is pretty awesome. It's very comfortable. I slept in one. So this is a dedicated 2-bedroom. It's not a lock-off door to a studio. This is similar to a studio in looks and feel, but it's not. It doesn't have a kitchenette. So it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath unit. Very bright. Very Keysy decor, because this is Old Key West Resort. Again, opened in 1991 as the original Disney Vacation Club Resort. And unlike most vacation club properties you see where they have a simple small washer, dry room or washer and a small closet, this is a full laundry room. Master bedroom. Master bathroom. Beautiful bathroom. Hello. They get refurbished every 5 years or so. A recent refurb of the entire resort was just completed. They often do soft goods, which is, decor and carpet, bedding. Then hard refurb is complete overhaul equipment. As you saw in the kitchen, up-to-date appliances. You can Google some old pictures of the resort. Just do Old Key West like 2000. You'll see like old white appliances and burner stoves. See how the golfers are doing. Yeah, to golf this trip. It's beautiful out. So you can sit out here, have your meals, full kitchen. Again, only Vacation Club Villas, Deluxe Villa properties here have that schematic, the format with the full kitchen. Even the suites at deluxe resorts do not have full kitchens. So you can get a 2-bedroom suite, but it wouldn't have a full kitchen. And the guy who just hit we watched is now getting his ball. He did good. Short of the green, but he's safe. He'll do okay there. This resort is on Disney property, just adjacent to Disney Springs, downtown Disney. There's actually a shuttle boat we can take from the marina area in the hospitality house. We're going to do that later on tonight. So that's our 2-bedroom tour. And next we're going to check out another unit at this place. See you in a bit. How sweet is that 2-bedroom? A couple of things to differentiate Old Key West Resort from the other resorts in the Disney Vacation Club campus, especially here on Walt Disney World. Again, there's 15 of them now with Riviera opening in December. Check out my show last week, January 31st, The History of Disney Vacation Club Resort, to hear about the order when they opened, and that's in my Fantastic Endeavors YouTube channel. Subscribe to that channel and like the videos as you watch them. The Enjoy the Journey playlist is where you find them all. Being the first resort, again, bigger rooms. Everything's a bit bigger. The full laundry room, side-by-side washer and dryer. The other ones are the kind of newer, on top of them, stuffed in a closet, which is tough if you got a family of 9 or 12 staying. That room holds, I counted there, I believe 9 people. Love the pull-out bed. I've used it myself. It's very cool. That's also unique to this property is the pull-out chair, the single chair. Then the pull-out couch itself is pretty common in these properties. So your typical format's going to be 2 in one bed, 2 in the other bed in the guest room, 2 in the master bedroom, and then 2 in the pull-out. Now they have these trundle beds out of the wall, but the older units have these pull-out beds, which are very comfortable, and it fits even a guy 6'4" like me. So I want to do now and ask the big trivia question and have you think about it during our next up. The Mac Daddy's coming up. Then after that, we're going to close out the show. And I will talk about rates after the 3-bedroom Grand Villa, because these are available through Disney Travel Company. And I'll share my contact information again if you want to book it. I am a Disney certified specialist, as is Sue Mooney and Skip Shear, my agency. And if you're friends with them, you can work through them or work through me. And I can book you vacations through these places. And I tell you, I love this place. Again, since it's not walking distance like Boardwalk or Beach Club or Yacht Club, or it's not adjacent to the resort, the theme parks, it kind of gets overlooked like the Polynesian resorts or the monorail resorts by Magic Kingdom. I love it. Point-wise for a vacation club, it's very fair. And rate-wise, it's also very fair. And right now, Disney's running some great specials because people still have a hard time getting here, even though Florida is open for business. Marjorie Morales, thank you for joining. Just quick shout-outs. Thank you all for the chats. Crystal Carpenters, thank you. Hey, how's Donovan doing? My man Donovan Lee Carpenter, rising independent country artist. Check him out. And Donovan Lee Carpenter and Crystal Carr's wife said it's a beautiful resort. I agree. It's fantastic. So before I go into the last, think about this question. I had a really hard one that was going to be hard to get a straight answer. So I'm going to do a simple one that's still pretty difficult. May have been mentioned in the show so far. We shall see. So when you take the boat ride from the marina here, and I'm not going to name the marina because maybe I'll do it as a bonus question in case I have a tie. So what is the waterway you take to Disney Springs? It runs into a river that has a name that I'm not going to name, that runs by Treehouse Villas and all the way to Port Orleans Resorts, Riverside and French Quarter. But what is the waterway that connects Old Key West Resort that you ride in the boat on into this river that then takes you into the basic lagoon that is Disney Springs? What is the name of the waterway that runs from Old Key West Resort into the river that runs from Port Orleans Resort to Disney Springs? It's how you get there, but there's a name for it. And I'll give you a hint. The name river is not in the answer. And if you give the river name, 2 bonus points. So, okay, think about that question. What is the waterway where Old Key West sits? You saw it at my Surrey bike tour. And that's the waterway that takes the boat rides from the marina here at Hospitality House into this other river that runs into Disney Springs. It has a very specific name. Check it out right now. $25 gift card for the first one I find. I'm watching like 3 different feeds, and so is Bonnie too, so check that out. Now, the Mac Daddy, 3-bedroom Grantilla. I've seen 3 bedrooms at 6 different properties here. This is one of my favorite. It's hard to beat Kidani Village and the Animal Kingdom Lodge because of the view and 2-story windows. And the 3-bedroom at Bay Lake Tower has a view of Magic Kingdom. But this one here, just the spaciousness, homelessness, and the size of the rooms is just amazing. The living room itself is just, and I love the fact it's 2 stories with a full set of stairs. It's awesome. So check it out right now, the Mac Daddy. Here's why you watch the show. I was very fortunate, thanks to Dale, who walked over, and his staff from Disney Vacation Club. They said it was just announced. This is an exclusive tour for you guys. These units are now available for tours. They weren't available before this week. They knew I was coming. Knew it was my birthday. So check it out, 3-bedroom Grand Villa at Old Key West, sleeps 12 people. Enjoy it right now. Good afternoon. Back here, Old Key West Resort. David Hartman, owner of Fantastic Endeavors Travel Agency. We're here to check out finally the grand finale, the 3-bedroom Grand Villa, 2 stories, unit 1522. Let's go check it out. This is the biggest unit here at Old Key West Resort, and normally the biggest unit on property. The maximum Disney has is a 3-bedroom. This one holds 12 people. First thing you'll notice is a monster living room. Old Key West was the first resort built for Vacation Club, as they mentioned here on the show. And because of that, I'll remind you guys that they're known to have the biggest rooms. And definitely here, this is the most homiest one I've seen as far as spaciousness and brand new decor because they were just refurbished. The living room. Nice dining room table and kitchen. New appliances, up to date. And on the ground floor here, we're on actually the 2nd story of the building we're in, but this is a 2-story unit. So this is the master bedroom. And on my left here, before I go in, I want to make sure to show you, there is a small full bath for everyone to use. Hot tub, hot tub. Beautiful bathroom. Private water closet, big old shower. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, high price point on the retail market, probably looking upwards of $2,000 a night. But yeah, the biggest property on campus, if you have 12 people, this is the way to go. But this is probably one of the more affordable, both as membership for points. Hello. And also on the retail market, because it's an older resort, not adjacent to a theme park like some deluxe resorts. Great view from up here because we're on the second story, even though it's the main floor of the unit. And there's a golf hole, same one we saw from the 2-bedroom unit. Golfers there fishing golf balls out of the water. Very Keysy feel, that's the idea. Plus very wooded back here because it was built so long ago. Here in the forest of Walt Disney World and the real estate they own. We're going to go out and continue our tour because there's more upstairs. Upstairs we go. Not all Grand Villas are 2 stories. Numerous are. Saratoga Springs, Kidani Village. Did that tour last week in my History Vacation Club show. Bedroom number 2. 2 full beds and its own bathroom. Look at that view. Woohoo! Hello down there. Hello. And this is an even bigger bedroom. It's more of the teenage kids' room. So 4 in here, 4 there. 2 in the master is 10, and then the pull-out couch down below. And with that, that makes 4 bathrooms. 1 in each bedroom, and then 1 common bathroom. 4 full bathrooms. Pretty impressive. I'm going to walk back downstairs and the tour. And here's a view of the parking lot. What's nice about Old Key West is you park right by your unit. Like there's a parking down there for the other units. And one last view of this monster living room. And the view, and I'll give you a panoramic view of this par 3 golf hole. Island green. Hope you enjoyed the tour. We're back to the show. Back live. How impressive is that? 2-story, 3-bedroom grand villa, 3-bedroom, 4-bath. 4-bath. Remember there's that bath in the lower hallway, so that way if you have people, Super Bowl party in your living room, you have a bath for them too. So every 3-bedroom here is a little different. There is no cookie cutter because Disney themes a resort, dreams it up over many years and hires architects and builds it out based on a specific theme, and those architects come up with a design that's unique to that theme. There's no cookie cutter model for these vacation club resorts, and they're built over time because they have to sell all these allotment of points in an ownership format to give it accessible to people who want to stay here on their membership points, and that takes a couple, 2, 3, 4 years sometimes. So these resorts are built pretty far apart, not back to back. Early in the 90s it was crazy, they were building them left and right, but that's now slowed down to a very simple progression. And with the COVID shutdown, obviously they've been slowed down quite a bit because they couldn't sell for 4 or 5 months. Riviera Resort is for sale, but if you have questions on Vacation Club, I can gladly answer those and just message me directly. I will forward to you to my salesperson for them and go through the process as you're interested in ownership. I get nothing for that, maybe a little referral gift card, but it's not part of my travel agency because that's a separate Disney program. I can sell all these, and I'll talk about rates real quick, about how much you can spend on each of these, and I'll show you my contact information real quick. So if you 3-bedroom Granville, you're looking at anywhere from $1,700 a night to $2,500 a night, depending on the time of the year. Current promotions, anywhere from 30 to 40% off for drive states and also Florida residents. If you're a pass holder, it helps too. If you're on a vacation club, it helps too if you want to buy it on that. But obviously, you can use your point system. The 2 bedrooms range more from like $1,500 down to $1,200 a night, depending on promotions. And these are lesser here than others because it's not adjacent to a theme park and it's an older resort, although it doesn't show it. All the rooms you saw are recently refurbished and it showed. And it's absolutely gorgeous. Decor is gorgeous, smell great. They look brand new. And they give Disney credit. The buildings look brand new. We're in building 12 tonight, 13 exos completely redone. You can't see it. It's full of scaffolding. I mean, it's a complete redo of the buildings. When they go and do a full refurb, it's a full refurb. Every few years is a soft refurb of linens and bedding, carpet, and then they do a complete overhaul like every 6, 7, 8 years. And this resort just went through one. I will say there is a quirk you saw in the 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom layout. Basically, the living room is the same. It's just an extra bedroom. I mean, great spacious living room, but there was a flaw in the north part of the resort where the bathroom is inside the bedroom with no common door for the living room. So if you have people stay in the living room, which I did once with my dad and his girlfriend, it was a little uncomfortable. And I had to knock on their door, find somewhere else to go to the bathroom. I just ran over to the hospital, how the house went. That's not that case for the different units. They have fixed some. They've blown a hole through the laundry room that you saw, the monster laundry room, but they can't do that. Our 1-bedroom right now has that problem. And I will put that tour on YouTube so you can see it. I didn't have time today. It's almost already 6. But it just is a little flaw in their design. It's a one knock on the 1-bedrooms here. And even the 2-bedroom unit you saw, there's no common bathroom, no common door for the people who are actually staying in that room in the living room. They have to use a 2-bedroom tour, which is, hey, you're all family, no big deal. The 1-bedroom's a little more unique where it's hard. But that's the Granville is the best. 2 bedrooms around $1,200 to $1,500 depending on the time of the year, and then the studio can be as cheap as $350 up to $500 a night, and then the 1-bedrooms range from $700 to $1,000 a night depending on the time of the year. This time of year, really great rates. You can probably get a deluxe villa for about $300 a night, lesser than other properties. And as always, I can help you with that and give you my contact information again, because I am a bucket list trip expert and a Disney specialist. And that's what I do with my travel agency. And I was Skip Shear and Susan Mooney. If you know them and they're watching today and they're friends with theirs, you can also contact them because they are now certified Disney specialists like myself. But 305-453-9208 and Dave@bucketwishtrip.com. Or I also own Dave's Disney, so I am davesdisney.com. Check that out too. All right, time to close our show. Waiting for an answer. I think I stumped everyone today. And I actually had a more difficult question. Never got the second warm-up question, which was randomly put out there as the name of the golf course. I'll leave that as a fun question. But I had one question for a $20 gift card. I've looked at all my different chat feeds, and my streaming software covers most of them. And I think people ran out of steam today. What is the waterway? And I'll already gave you a hint. It doesn't say river in its name. There is a river with a very big, long name that comes from Port Orleans, runs to past Treehouse Villas into Saratoga Springs, over Disney Springs. That's not it. This is a separate offshoot. You take a left off it to go to Old Key West. So I will keep watching the chat as they close down for Super Bowl, and I'll definitely identify who got up first, and I'll reach out to you. Come on, Sherry Byers Langston. Where guys? Maybe you guys are all getting ready for Super Bowl. Maybe the show went too long. All right. But I am going to close down and talk about next week. Next week, we're going to do a Saturday show. Saturday at 5 o'clock, because Valentine's Day is Sunday, and it's time for you to have time off on Sunday, be with your loved ones, and I'll be with mine. And going to Saturday show, Skip Shear, who's been on the show, my new travel agent partner, is in person in the Keys. Going to be at Keys Meads. That's where we're planning on going and do a kind of a travel show, talk about Skip's new podcast, and talk about his recent travels. It's going to be a real fun show, real interactive, and maybe taste some of the great honey wine at Keys Meads. Love doing the show there. The backdrop's amazing. The guy's amazing, and they have great connectivity. So a Saturday next week. Look forward to that. So it'll be the 13th at 5 o'clock. I'll do some promotion during the week to make sure to remind you guys. Come on board, maybe do some more trivia. Okay, we got some guesses coming in. Lake Buena Vista, no. Lake Buena Vista, Sherry, is, okay, that's the golf course. You got that, right? That was a second warm-up question. So yes, the name of the golf course, Sherry, did right. Terry, you got 2 warm-ups right. Good job, Sherry. But come on, Sherry, I want the big daddy. Leslie Wiseman, you can try again. And the viewers are kind of winding down here, guys, as we get a half hour from kickoff. So please, it's the waterway that connects Old Key West to this river. It has a name. It doesn't say river in it. It has a 2-word name. and there's a specific name. You can find it. I found it myself, and then I mentioned it in the show. So those of you when we no, not Bay Lake. Sure love answering Bay Lake. Bay Lake is the big lake where Wilderness Lodge and Fort Wilderness are. That is a bit north of here, but there is a waterway. It's a man-made waterway that connects it to Sausalito River. I'll give you that. Sausalito River is not the answer, but that is the. Now that I said it, that river runs from French Quarter, Port Orleans Riverside, down past Treehouse Villas and connects with this waterway. So keep that in mind. But see us next week. As always, guys, as we close out the show, like and share this and follow our social media. There'll be some closing slides of credits, and I'll also show those social media again, so stay tuned to that. And we're now approaching 6 o'clock. Go Tom Brady, go Bucks. They're a local team. And he's been just amazing. So hopefully have a great result tonight. Enjoy your Super Bowl Sunday. I'm glad you enjoyed your amazing tour of Old Key West Resort, the original Walt Disney World Vacation Club property. That's where we've been this weekend. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and have a fantastic Super Bowl Sunday. And I'll keep watching the chat for the trivia question. What is the waterway, Old Key West, that connects Old Key West to Disney Springs? Check it out. See you next week, guys. Saturday at 5 o'clock.